Cleaning is God's work. Oh, we've got lots of youngsters in here, I believe. How cute. How often do you pressure wash? I don't pressure wash ever. I've got employees that pressure wash. What is the best chemical to use? It depends on what you're trying to clean. What's up, Area 52? All right. Monkey Joe, what's up? I work down at Stadium Washing. What should we use to brighten the concrete, remove grease stains? A good degreaser is great for removing grease stains, degreaser. So I'd probably start there, brightening concrete. Sodium hypochlorite, but you can also use like a concrete brightener, or there's different products that you can use. We don't do a lot of concrete brightening. Clapboard, it just depends. Sodium hypochlorite is what most people use. Nice office room. Thank you. If I want to use chemicals, how do I make sure they don't affect customers' lawn and garden? You have to educate yourself. You need to learn and understand how to use them, how to mix them, and how to apply them. That's the first thing. You just can't go and start randomly spraying chemicals on people's property because you can destroy some stuff in a hurry. Cleaning roofs, sodium hypochlorite, same thing. But education is the best way to learn all of these things. How to remove gum, heat, and pressure. You can also freeze it off. Yes, I have kids. Jeremy Nugent, hello, how are you? I am doing well. What's the best stuff to wash stuff on your house? Bleach and water. Can I get away with a 4 gallon per minute and a ball valve while I save up for a soft wash system? Absolutely. You can do pretty much everything with the 4 gallon per minute pressure washer. You can downstream. The only thing that you're probably going to be not prohibited, but not able to do just from a strength standpoint is roofs and some stucco, because typically you need to get a little bit stronger solution. What's the best starter kit for a pressure washing business? You want to have at least a 4 gallon per minute machine. You can go smaller, but I wouldn't recommend that. You would need a surface cleaner, which is going to help to expedite surface cleaning. Obviously, you're going to need a wand and some hose, some supply hose, and a way to transport that to and from your customers' homes. 𝗤𝘂𝑖𝑞 is giving away a pressure washing business starter kit. So if you're, a subscriber of 𝗤𝘂𝑖𝑞, you are automatically registered. If you are a premium or a platinum paying subscriber, you are already registered to win. We're going to give that away on February 1st. We're giving away a Southeast Soft Wash 4 gallon per minute pressure washer, a 20-inch surface cleaner, 100 foot of high pressure hose, and a wand and the tips and whatnot that you need to get the ball rolling on that. So 𝗤𝘂𝑖𝑞, it's available on both the App Store and the Google Play Store. And like I said, anybody that is a paid subscriber to the app is already entered to win. And we're going to be doing that drawing here shortly. Yes, I own the company. Your opinion, what's the target revenue to hit with commercial residential before upgrading to an 8 to 10 gallon per minute unit in your area? Already have trailer. Aiden, I don't know if it's a revenue thing. I would say it's probably more of a cash flow thing. If you have the means to upgrade to an 8 to a 10 gallon per minute machine, it's going to make you significantly more proficient, and you're going to be able to get a lot more done in a shorter amount of time. So you'll be making more money. So I don't know if there's a target revenue. You can pick some arbitrary number, but I don't think it equates directly to upgrading your equipment. No, I am not an employee. You have a link to purchase all your training material. Yeah, it's all in the comments section of this video. pwcourse.com is where you can buy our online training. We're also doing some in-person training in February, second week of February down at Southeast Soft Wash. So if you are interested in that, then you can check that out, washconlive.com. What's up, True Seeker? Yeah, that was a pretty good live. I thought it was too. Yeah, we just went live on Forever Self-Employed's channel with Cody Yarborough from Southeast Softwash, Aaron Parker from Aaron's Lean and Mean Academy, and of course, Justin Rogers from Forever Self-Employed. What's been your highest year of gross sales so far? A lot. Thanks for being so helpful. You're welcome, Mr. 2%. A wood shingle roof with lots of algae buildup. How safe is a 6% mix on the wood? I would be pretty cautious about applying 6% SH on a roof. I would probably venture to say that you would probably want to look at what is it? The precarbonate, sodium percarbonate. I can't say it, but that's probably what you want to use first. But again, it depends on what kind of wood it is. So those are questions that you need to have the answers to before you start spraying stuff. Do you recommend making a contract if we power wash to hard, it ruins the paint off? Yes, you should always have some sort of contract in place as well as insurance. Cleaning is God's work. Where did that go? I just want to say how cool I think pressure washers are, and I'm not even saying it. They're not so popular here in Europe, but would solve a lot of problems and can be, yeah, Europe's pretty dirty. Do you recommend making a contract? Yes. Next, you shouldn't be pressure washing that hard to begin with. Your terms and conditions should include the negligence of property. Should absolutely, and you're correct. Will the trainings be relevant in the UK? Yeah, the training is universal. You know, a pressure washer is a pressure washer. A soft washing system is a soft washing system. So it is applicable everywhere. You know, I know in Europe there are some, or the UK, there, you guys do roofs a little bit differently than we do. But other than that, it's pretty much cookie cutter, all the same for everywhere. We've got guys in Australia, in Norway, New Zealand, in South America, all over Africa. It's crazy. Did you ever use targeted ads for your marketing? Thinking of trying it? Yes, we do all kinds of different advertising. We do zip code specific, income specific. So we're very tight with our demographic on who we're trying to target. We have an ideal customer that we like, and because of that, we do that type of marketing all of the time. So yeah, I think precision marketing is the only way that you should go about it. You don't want to just market to everybody because everybody's not your customer. Mike, what city and state is your company in? I'm in Georgia. What's the funniest thing that happened when you were pressure washing? Well, I don't pressure wash. I've got guys that pressure wash. I don't really have any, my whole channel's full of stories. Does a high pressure surface cleaner ever blast crack filler out? I don't know what crack filler is, but yeah, a high pressure surface cleaner can do a lot of damage if you're not cognizant of the surfaces you're cleaning and aware of their condition. I had Next Insurance for the last 3 years at $100 per month. I'm a sole proprietor. They sent a renewal notice for $572 per month. Has anyone else experienced their 2023 insurance premium to skyrocket? I have not seen that. That does seem a little bit excessive. Next is kind of on the expensive side. You might want to shop that around. Yes, you always use the homeowner's water. We bring about 225 gallons with us, but if we're cleaning your house, we're going to use your water. You make a trailer or a truck? We run trailers, but a lot of guys run trucks, and I think it's just a preference thing. Your company at work. I'm a student located in 𝗤𝘂cie, if you know where that is. I do. Are you in college or are you in high school, Aiden? Shout out from Belgrade. Do you have your workers use the homeowner's water? Yes, we use the homeowner's water. Are you at 𝗤𝘂cie State? Yeah, I agree, Aiden. That's cool. Yeah, I grew up in Atlanta. I got some friends kids that I know that go to 𝗤𝘂cie State right now. Is 3,000 enough to start? Yeah, you can start on $3,000. You can buy a $1,000 pressure washer, a $300 surface cleaner, 100 foot of hose. You can, in my opinion, you should put money aside for your marketing, because it doesn't matter if you've got the equipment. If you have not got any customers, the equipment doesn't matter. Will you expand your company to the international level? No. I mean, we sell our courses and whatnot all over the world, and 𝗤𝘂𝗁𝗂 is available internationally, but my pressure washing business is a local business, as most are. Soft wash system on the trailer, looking to upgrade to hot water soon, just waiting for the new season at this point. Well, that's awesome, man. Good for you. I like the hustle. How much money do you need to start up? Again, it just depends on how much you have and how much you're willing to spend, and the stuff what you guys are, what you're trying to accomplish. You can get started for a lot less equipment, but eventually you're going to have to upgrade if you want to grow your business and be more efficient and be more profitable. We have ladders on all of our trucks and the trailers, but for most of the time, you really don't need a ladder if you've got the equipment to get, the stream up. We've got 24-volt systems from Southeast Soft Wash. We've got 8-gallon per minute machines, pressure washers that allow us to shoot 3-4 stories high. And it's not all about pressure. It's more about the chemicals that you use. We operate in multi-states. Backup trailer. Where did you say your training link is? In the description. It's 𝗤𝘂𝗁𝗂𝗜.com. Is a 6x12 trailer the perfect size in your opinion for a really nice setup? I have $25K cash and I'm ready to start ordering parts. Again, it's all on preference. I would definitely say a dual axle trailer is necessary if you're going to be carrying water and chemical, because that stuff gets really heavy and you don't want to overload a trailer. Safety is paramount, because when you're on the road and you've got that much weight, you want to be very safe and have everything set up in a way that you're not going to kill somebody. What do you think of Elon Musk and his business strategy? I love Elon. I've got a Tesla sitting in my garage right now. Thank you. Aiden, you have a car to haul it around, will cost you around $3,000 for a setup. That'll last a while and cover your bases. That's an accurate assessment, Aiden. There is a public access swimming which uses river water and gates to control the water levels. I'd say 2,000 square meters in the winter, and they drain it recently, started washing all gunk. Cool. When did you start your company? About 21 years ago. Off the concrete, felt good to see they were modernizing. Yeah, that's awesome. It's nice to clean. Okay, so that's cool. You are coming from where my people are from. My grandparents were born in Yugoslavia, which is now Croatia, but right over there by you guys. 2%. Yeah, 21 years, a long time. How did you get a price? How do you get a price for a job? Okay, that's a question that we get all the time. I'm actually dropping a video on that in a couple hours on pressure washing pricing. But if you watch the channel, I talk about it at length all the time. Your pricing is going to be based on a number of factors. First of which is your business, your overhead. And how do you guys decide how much you charge the owner? I'm talking about pricing right now. This guy, Next Zeph Gaming. So pricing is based on your overhead. Pricing is based on your market, what your competition is doing, right? Who your customer base is and what they're willing to pay you. All of this goes back to your overhead in your business. You need to cover your bases. You need to cover your overhead. You need to be able to turn a profit. And then just pushing price all the time is essential to how much you're going to be able to make. And if you're targeting the right customers, if you're targeting the upper echelon of your market, then you're going to be able to charge more money. If you're targeting poor people, they're not going to pay you. You're not going to be able to charge as much. So you need to find who your ideal market is, who your ideal customer is, and attack them with tenacity. Yeah, exactly, F-bomb. That's 100% accurate. You know, the trailer needs to be rated for the weight that you're carrying. And if you've got big water tanks and big chemical tanks, then you definitely need to, think about that when you're purchasing your trailer. Yeah, I mean, you could get away with. I mean, I've got guys that I've seen carrying their stuff in a Honda Accord. You can get away with it, but what's the best way to go about it without having to replace or upgrade so soon? So I don't know. I think a lot of people just jump in as opposed to kind of have a game plan, kind of think things out. It's one of the things that we just talked about. Yes, I provide my workers with equipment. I am the business owner. This is a legitimate business. Therefore, I provide the vehicles, the trailers, the equipment, the gas, the chemicals, the gloves, the uniforms, the boots, the shoes, the pants, everything. So, yes, we do. Let's see. I've been getting your emails on your training packages, what's included in them, and how does it differ from the 𝗂𝘂𝗁 program? I don't know what the 𝗂𝘂𝗁 program is, but if you've been getting my emails, then there are links in there, and you can go to every single one of our various trainings. We've got everything from how to wash, which teaches you everything that you need to know in order to clean every surface on a residential property, the chemicals to use, what chemicals to use on what surfaces, how to mix them, how to do it safely, how to do it effectively, efficiently, and profitably. We go over safety. We go over pretty much every aspect of the washing business that you need so you can get out there and hit the ground running. So that is that course. We've got marketing courses. We've got a course with 𝗂𝘂𝗁𝗤𝗂 from Southeast Soft Wash, where he walks you through how to build a soft wash system from step one all the way through to the finished product. So you can do it yourself. That's a great course. We've got local domination, which teaches you the business side of things. We've got how to get customers, which teaches you the marketing. We've got all kinds of things over there. It's pwcourse.com if you are interested in that. So that is it. And I'm sure, differ from the 𝗂𝘂𝗁 program. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I think I've heard of it. I know there's several programs out there, and everybody's got they've all got their own merit, and they can contribute something to your business. So I don't talk trash about anybody else. So I just know that what we provide is a phenomenal product, and it's helped a lot of people grow. We've got the #1 selling pressure washing and soft washing course in the world for the past 2 years, and it's only been out 2 years. That's how good it is. And we certified, I think, over 25, 50 people with our How to Wash course, which is also pretty amazing. And the feedback that we get is always positive. Do you provide? Yes, we provide. Hey, I know this is a bit of a strange place to ask, but do you handle your website stuff? Yes, I do. Let's see. What is your training? Where is your training? 𝗂𝘂𝗁𝗤. 𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗁 is an app. It's on the App Store and the Google Play Store. 𝗂𝘂𝗁𝗤, one word, you got it right. You can go find it there. Our training is at pwcourse.com. We're also doing WashCon Live here in a couple weeks. That is being held at Southeast Soft Wash in Roanoke, Alabama. And that's Cody, myself, Aaron Parker, and Justin Rogers. And we're going to be teaching you guys basically everything you need to do in order to grow your business. And you just, from the marketing to the website to your SEO, your marketing as far as social media goes, all of those things are going to be covered. Cody's going to talk about equipment, safety, a lot of those things. I'm going to talk about systems and the things that you can do within your business to automate, streamline, and scale. So that's what we're doing there. Where's your training? Okay. You ever thought about offering seal coating? That is nothing that I have ever thought about. Let's see. Door knocking, 𝗂𝘂𝗁𝗤𝗂. Yeah, door knocking is good. If you are desperate for work, door knocking is something that you definitely should do. A lot of see fast money, but not the work that it takes to put in a business service. Absolutely. There is no such thing as fast money, right? You can shortcut the learning curve. You can educate yourself. You can get training. You can do the things necessary in order to shorten your path to success, if you will. But it takes execution, it takes hard work, and it takes dedication. You can listen to me, you can listen to anybody, and you can consume all this information. But if you don't actually implement it and put it into action, then it's not going to do you any good. So it's on you to take what you learn and make it a reality for yourself and your business. Let's see. I employ 3 crews as of last 3 weeks, where it used to be 1 crew. If you can please Google me and see my page. I don't know if you're talking to me or not. That's awesome. Congrats. That is scaling your business is great. I'd love to know about your marketing, where you're at, and how things are going, because those are big steps to make. You should be proud of yourself. Nicholas, thanks. You just purchased the customer contract and some before and after pictures. Very cool. Have you ever considered making a membership for clients instead of having individual payment? Yeah, I mean, we don't do that. We have email automation in place, which it goes throughout the year. And so we're constantly staying in front of our customers and we're reminding them that it's time to start thinking about their appointment. So we do that. We don't necessarily do memberships. We've got route customers. We do stuff for restaurants, for gas stations, things like that, where we do it on a regular basis, but it's not a membership. It's just recurring payments, if you will. What I'm looking for is how to train my guys and how to discipline. But my main thing I'm looking for is how to properly organize and outfit my crews. Dang, where did that go? And shop in a professional way. Can you help? I would recommend that you go to WashCon. That is going to be probably the best place that you can go in order to get all of those questions answered. Do the VIP day, spend one-on-one time with the core 4, and that's where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. Hey, Mike, my name is also Mike. That's awesome. It's a very uncommon name, so that's weird that we both have the same name. Okay. Let's see. I'm wondering if pressure washing rotten wood is doable. If not, what are the other options, as well as how do you tell when wood is too far gone? You can pressure wash anything. It's not always a good choice. And rotted wood is something that you probably don't want to apply too much pressure to, because it's just going to make it worse. I would probably recommend replacing the rotted wood. And if you put your foot through it, it's probably too far gone. We just did a deck the other day that was pretty bad. For door knocking, don't you need a green card? You need a green card if you're an illegal alien, or if you're not from this country, I would assume. I don't think I need a green card to go door knocking. Do cold emails work? What is the best way of offering online service to the business? I'm not exactly sure I follow that. Yes, emails work. Email marketing is very good. Do you have a video that shows on how to properly and professionally organize a shop that looks appealing for me, employees and customers, once I start making advertising videos? I don't. Just be organized. The customer contract can be purchased on pwcourse.com. If you go and find in the description of this video, everything is there, pwcourse.com. Give a video, let's see, or get the certified, or I don't know. Is the link on your profile for the course? That's for the How to Wash course. Let's see. Hope to start a business myself soon. Just waiting for a couple pieces to fall together. Good luck, Tyler. Yes, Mike, if you can Google me real quick and see if I don't do that. I'm sure it looks awesome, but I can't Google everybody that asks. Is F9 Double Eagle good for oil stains, and is bark good for rust stains? I've never used F9 Double Eagle, but I know the F9 products are great. We use bark on occasion, and bark does a great job. We use Southeast Soft Wash's Rust Rescue for the most part. I have to go pick some more up from those guys shortly. Hey, Mike, is it good to charge people by the square foot and labor, or what's the best way to establish an estimate? I go through this a lot on my channel. I've got a course called How to Quote, but if you really want to understand the best way to quote based on your business, if you get 𝗤𝘂𝗁, it's got the cost calculator, your hourly rate calculator, where you input all of your numbers, right? You put in every expense that you have, all your overhead, then including what you want to pay yourself, and it spits out what your target hourly rate should be, your break-even point, right? So your break-even number, the dollar that you need to make, how much you need to make in order just to break even. Then it allows you to put in the percentage, your margin percentage, what you want to make. Then it spits out your target hourly rate for what you should charge based on your overhead and your margin expectations, and that's what you should charge. You can charge by the square foot. You can charge by the hour. I use a hybrid method, but yeah, there's all kinds of different ways. You got to be kind of fluid. There's no right or wrong way, as long as you're basing it on your business and your numbers. What is the ideal PSI GPM to start pressure washing driveways? I don't know. I mean, there's no ideal. Ideally, you want an 8 or 10 gallon per minute machine. Is that plausible for somebody that's just starting out? I don't know your situation. You could do it with a 2.5 gallon per minute machine, but you're not going to be fast. You're not going to be efficient, and you're going to be slow and less profitable. So the bigger the machine, the better for your business. So I don't really have a good answer. Like a 4 gallon per minute machine is probably ideal if you're just starting out and you're on a limited budget. If you can swing it, go as big as you can go. Hey, Mike, is it good to try? Okay, I saw that one. What else? What is ideal? Google Maps, Google My Business, Facebook, Instagram, business cards, postcards, basic ways. Absolutely, F-bomb. You have to have a wide range of marketing tactics, methods, things you're employing on a daily basis to get your name out there. One thing isn't going to work, right? Door hangers aren't going to work by themselves. Bandit signs aren't going to work by Google ads, Facebook ads, all these things that you can do. If you just do one of them, it's not as good as doing all of them. So you really want to diversify your marketing and just cast a wide net in your market. I usually don't text in these chats, but I've been watching you and other major cleaning YouTubers for the last 3 years. I've been born into pressure washing and can do it with my eyes closed. That is awesome. And it sounds like you're doing well too. That's awesome. Let's see. Got a lot of comments here. Yes, we always use our customers' water supply. Every door direct mailing, it's great. You can target with precision. So I think that's really good. I usually don't text. I'm 16. I recently landed a job with a local gym. It's about 10,000 square feet of concrete. You think I could fulfill it with a 2 gallon per minute pressure washer? I also quoted $1,200. I think that's a little bit cheap. But you're 16, which really shouldn't have any impact on how you're quoting or how you're pricing. If you're running a legitimate business, you should be charging legitimate business pricing. I don't know your market. I don't know your overhead. I don't know that. In my opinion, if I was 16 and I landed a job of that size and I quoted and they agreed to $1,200, I would probably ask for a deposit. I would take some of that money. I would go rent a 8 gallon per minute machine, and I would do that job a lot faster. And time is money. But what I'm looking for is how to properly budget and organize my crews. Okay. Yeah. We have all kinds of resources for that. Like I said, WashCon. If you are serious about growing your business, organizing your business, getting in line, automating, streamlining, then come to WashCon or buy the Next Level course. I go through all of that in Next Level, but you can also get, in-person training at WashCon. Can you export your info from the 𝗤𝘂𝗁 to your personal computer programs, such as customers info and such, so I can have it all saved in my own files? Thanks, Judd. At this point, Judd, you can import into 𝗤𝘂𝗁. We are about to do the exporting. You can sync with QuickBooks right now, which is really cool. We are about to debut our website version. So you're going to have a desktop version of 𝗤𝘂𝗁, and that's for premium and platinum subscribers. We've got a lot more really, really cool cutting edge things that are going to be out very soon that we're super excited about. I can't talk about it, but some really cool things that 𝗤𝘂𝗁 is doing. But yes, we're going to be able to export very soon. Let's see. I just paid $130 for 500 door hangers. I'm going to start passing them out. That's awesome. Good luck. But don't just rely on one source. I hope you've got your Google business profile set up, optimized, so people are going to find you that way. I hope you're on Nextdoor. I hope you're posting in Facebook groups in your area. These are all things that can really help grow your business. We'll not do anything. Let's see. Do you need to apply a sealant after cleaning concrete? You do not. Where can I buy the customer contract? I apologize. Bro thinks I'm an alien. Bro thinks I'm an alien. Is it normal to use a customer's water? Yes. You don't need to apply a sealant for after concrete cleaning, but you can offer that as an add-on service. A lot of people do concrete sealing. Let's see. Gabriel Gallagher, hey Mike, when soft washing, how much do you charge per square foot? I don't share my pricing because it's not going to be the same as yours. You need to determine your own pricing based on all the things that I just talked about. If you missed that, go back a few minutes and check that out. But like I said, in 𝗤𝘂𝗁, we've got that hourly rate calculator. We've also got national averages in there that you can take a look at to clean different surfaces. But again, those are just national averages, and I don't recommend that you base your business on averages, because the averages aren't your business, and you can make you can just kind of shoot yourself in the foot if you don't know your numbers, right? In order to manage your business, you have to be able to measure all of your metrics, and without measuring and understanding where your money's going and the money coming in and all, then you're not going to be successful ever, right? You can't just guess at this. You have to know. I have $4,000 to start my business. I have some basic industry knowledge and experience. How should I allocate my funds? I would say, get the equipment that you need, and then the rest should go to your marketing. Because let me rephrase equipment. And if you've got some industry knowledge, that's great. I think educating yourself is obviously something that's very important. But equipment, education, and marketing. Marketing is so important. He's doing so much questions right now. Hi, Mike. I don't get to catch the live very often, but just wanted to say thank you for you and the Core 4. I'm almost ready for my first season. Thanks to all of you. That is awesome. Where are you located? I love to hear that. Okay. Quality, F-bomb. If you want to rent equipment to do a job, you may have to understand what your cost will be in that. A rental, absolutely correct. How is 𝗤𝘂𝗁 different from House Call Pro, and what are the benefits of switching over? I'm not totally familiar with House Call Pro. I know it's a good CRM, but that's the key word, CRM. 𝗤𝘂𝗁 is not just a CRM. 𝗤𝘂𝗁 does way more than any CRM that I've seen or I've built. I've taken Justin Rogers and myself started on this path of building our own CRM about, a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, about a year and a half ago, maybe a little bit longer, because we kept getting questions, what CRM do you use? And I didn't use a specific CRM because there wasn't one that met all of my needs. I was using this one over, not a CRM, but I was using this program and this software and this app and this and this and this, all to do what I needed to get done. And, doing it for as long as I have, I was able to really, make it work together for me. But it wasn't as seamless as I wanted it to be. And that's why we decided to build 𝗤𝘂𝗁. So we took all of the best things from all the things that we do and all of the things that all the input that we get from everybody out there. And we built 𝗤𝘂𝗁. So, obviously you can keep track of your customers. You can generate estimates. You can send invoices. You can collect payments all through the app, and that's all for free. So if you're a cheap ass and you don't have $29 for the premium version to spend on your business a month, and if you don't do that, just leave now, because if you don't have $29 to invest in your business, then you're not in business. I don't know what you're doing. But that's the free version. And then in the premium version, you get cost calculators, you get mix calculators, you get all kinds of great stuff. You get the ability to go into your app based on all of your pricing that you've already input, right? And I wish I could show you guys, but you can generate these quotes. You can go on the mapping feature, which is the most advanced mapping feature in the industry or any service industry, which will, allow you to measure all of the different surfaces, houses, driveways, fences. If you're in the lawn care business, lawns. And this is not just a pressure washing app. It's for anybody in the service industry. And then you're able to send these beautiful estimates over to customers. They can get, they get notified. They can accept and deny. They can sign it. You can add your customer contracts in there, and you can get deposits. We're about to have a thing where you can ask for tips when you send invoices. So it's just an all-inclusive app. So it's not a CRM. It's a business management tool. It's everything that that somebody running a business needs. And we built this thing because we wanted something that guys like us could use that were, that knew this business, that knew the service industry, not computer programmers that were trying to build something to sell, right? We built this for you guys to use because we know what you need, because we know what we need. So that's kind of where I'm at about what 𝗤𝘂𝗁 is. Is this a good hustle to get into? And if so, where do I start? If you think it's a hustle, then no. A hustle is for, kids that do stuff on the side. Of business is something that's got long-term benefit. But how do you get into it? You educate yourself. You learn what you need to do. You figure out your market. You understand who your competition is going to be if there's a need for it. And then you go after it. The job I'm working at right now is an appliance installer, and I have to deal with heavy appliances. I want to make the transition to pressure washing, which would be a lot easier. Yeah, and don't kid yourself. Pressure washing, I don't know where you live. Pressure washing is not an easy job, right? My guys are out there in the summer down here. It can be 110 with 100% humidity. It can be almost freezing. We're in the Southeast, so we don't get really cold weather. We can work all year round, but it's not easy. I mean, it can wear you out. Look at Shark Tank as an example. What is the best chemical you like? Chemicals, it just depends on what you're trying to clean and what you're trying to accomplish. There are a bunch of different chemicals out there, and they all have their purpose. Sodium hypochlorite is good at killing organics. Rust Away is great at removing rust. Graffiti is great at removing graffiti. So there's all kinds of different things that are out there. Hey, James, how are you, buddy? Yes, if done right, cleaning is a preventative maintenance, so it's highly needed and repetitive work. Yes. This is the business that we're in is definitely something where you have repeat business, recurring customers that hopefully you keep for many, many years. My business name is M2 Power Washing. Is that a good name? Well, if that is your name, might as well go with it, right? I don't know what M2 means. I'm assuming you told me earlier your name is Mike, and maybe you're the second, like me. But power washing, it tells you, the business name tells them what you're doing, right? So that's good. Quoting a job, need to understand what it will cost you first and how you will charge by. We need to know numbers and how to exactly write F-bomb. Should I do printed road signs or handwritten? Printed. Handwritten makes you look like a kid out there selling brownies or lemonade, and no one's going to take you seriously. Customers want to deal with people that they think are legitimate businesses, and if you've got handwritten flyers or chintzy looking flyers or whatever, be a professional, look like a professional, act like a professional, and you'll be treated like a professional and paid like a professional. I literally came here from watching one of your shorts where you're digging. I was not digging. I was hoping to find more vids like that one. Can you send a link? No, that was not one of my videos. When I see stuff that looks good and is engaging, I will borrow that video and do a commentary on top of it. But yeah, that was a cool video. And it was a short that we did, and a guy uses, it's called hydro evacuation. And that is what they do. They use a pressure washer, dig a hole, suck it out with a huge vacuum. It's pretty cool. Babylon Cleaning Services took my break to watch this. That is awesome. Glad you're with us. House Call Pro is built more for a business with many employees as opposed to, say, market. Good. Thank you, James. Printed off road signs, a waste of money. Yeah, that guy. Valley Wash, yours for some reason got hidden. But yeah, you're right. I want to go all in, working in Africa with high pay. I want to quit my job and start my own business. That's awesome. So would it be better for me to invest more in soft washing or pressure washing? Starting out, do more concrete work first and then invest in soft wash. I want to have enough to invest in both. That's a great question. We started as a pressure washing business and we've always done soft washing, but it's probably 50-50 now. It just depends on which guy is out there working and what he prefers. I don't care what they use as long as they are doing a good job. The customer's satisfied. We're efficient. We're fast. And they're in and out so they can get to the next job. Let's see. Okay, what do you think is better, trailer or truck? Personal preference. I like trailers. If your truck goes down, get another truck, hook up to your trailer, and you're not slowing down. If all you've got is a truck and everything's on there, and your truck goes down, your business is down. Does your company use hot water units for these? We do not use hot water anymore. It is the CRM Plus tool. Absolutely right. Can 𝗤𝘂IQ retain customer info? Yes, it is a CRM. It's 100% a CRM. It is a CRM and so much more. I'm grossing about $20K a month in Africa. I'm willing to take a pay cut to start my own business back home in Virginia. Should I invest in a full-blown trailer now or wait till I build a business? Which came first, the chicken or the egg? That's a tough question. If you have, it's such a tight line to walk, right? If you have the equipment and you don't have customers, it sucks. If you've got the customers and don't have the equipment to fulfill the customer's needs, it sucks. I would definitely recommend building up your marketing, getting some web presence, right? Building your brand up, getting your name out there, talking to people about it, getting things set up, and then get your equipment. But that's just what I think. Love your content and have so much inspiration to be my own boss. That is awesome. I hope you are someday. I live in a small town in northern Michigan. I'm fortunate enough to live in the middle of 5 bigger cities. That is awesome. Yeah, your area and your market determine a lot. What is your most annoying question you get all the time? How much should I charge for whatever? That's an annoying. It's not annoying. It's just one I get all the time, but it's so often that I say it so many times that, but there's new people coming all the time. I can't tell you what to charge. You need to know your own numbers. You need to know your business. Pressure wash in the cold, 30 degrees here. Good idea. I don't have a heating pressure washer yet. You're going to freeze. It would be nice if you guys could implement some sort of reminder option on 𝗤𝘂IQ for customers, either via text or email. That would be nice. Would save me a lot of time. Absolutely. That is in the works. What people need to understand is 𝗤𝘂IQ, there are 2 price points right now. It's $29. Well, there's the free version, right? $29 and a $44. With $44, you get multiple users. You get the pre-inspection, customizable pre-inspection form. But what people fail to realize is when you're paying $29 or you're paying $44, there's a lot of things that these other apps are charging for that you're paying significantly more for, right? It's texting and emails and all of these things. It's not that stuff's not free. So remember that. But yeah, that is in the works. We've got a desktop version coming very soon and a couple other really cool things. Do you have an end goal with your business, or are you taking it day by day? That is a great question. Do I have an end goal? Well, yeah. I mean, I'm basically living my end goal, right? Like, I've got a bunch of employees. I've got people out there working. I've got automation and systems in place that allow me to do all kinds of other things. Obviously, I'm not on the ground in the field working every single day. When I am, it's filming or, doing stuff like that. But I built the business up to a point where I don't have to be involved every single day on the daily operational side. That was always the end goal, and I achieved that years ago. So yeah, and if you're taking it day by day, then you're doing it wrong. We just did a live with Aaron Parker from the Lean and Mean Academy, Justin Rogers from Forever Self-Employed, and Cody from Southeast Softwash, like 2 hours ago. And it was talking about, it's pouring rain outside now. We were talking about how to get more money, how to get richer in 2023. And I'd mentioned a few little bullet points, actionable steps that you can take in order to get in a better spot in 6 months, in 8 months, in 3 months than you are today. And the first one is to set goals. So your question is, are you playing it day by day? You have to set goals. You have to set goals. You have to write these goals down, and you have to hold yourself accountable. And if you can get some kind of accountability partner that's holding you accountable, that's asking you, are you doing the things that you need to do every single day to achieve your goals, right? That's step one. The second is to plan for the future, right? And that's what you're talking about. So if any of you guys that are watching this are just playing it day by day, then you're not really planning by the future. You have to have an end goal, right? You have to plan to achieve that goal. And if you're not doing that, if you don't have steps in place, if you don't have, markers, if you will, of goals that you want to hit at certain points, right? Like, I want to be hitting $20,000 a month by, March. I want to be doing $50,000 a month by whatever those numbers are. And those are just arbitrary numbers that I pulled out of the air. But you have to plan for the future. The other thing that I think is can destroy a business and your own financial, health is debt, right? And you want to avoid debt as much as possible. There is a certain amount of debt that you will assume in life and in business that can be inevitable, right? And so, yes, there are times where you will need loans. You will need to use credit cards in order to, do the things that you need. But the less debt you have, the better you are long term. The other thing that I would suggest is you need to save at least 15% of every single job and put that away for the savings, your long term, your future, right? Put it in an account that you will never touch. And something that has got some interest, so you're getting something in return for saving your money. But commit to yourself that you're not going to touch that. That is your future. You don't want to be a crusty old dude on a truck pressure washing when you're 60 years old, when you're 70 years old. That's not what you want to do, right? Your body can only take so much. So save 15%. The next thing is take another percentage, and you determine what that is, and put it in another account. Okay. And these are accounts that you're not going to touch. This would be your war chest. This would be the account that you put your money in for when your truck breaks down, when you need to put a new transmission in, when your pump blows up, when the engine on your pressure washer blows up, when you need to buy a new surface cleaner. Instead of putting it on a credit card or financing it, you've got money set aside for a rainy day that you can dip into that doesn't, hurt you. Like if a prime example, if you need to rent a lift, right? If you get the opportunity to do a big job and you need a lift and it's $1,500 for a couple of days, like if you don't have that, you can't do the job and you're going to miss out on the $20,000 job, right? So having a war chest is absolutely really, really important. And then the last thing I think is really important also is knowing your worth, understanding the value that you provide, because you provide value. It's not like you're just some pressure washer. You're not just some lawn care guy, an HVAC guy, whatever, a painter, right? you are providing real value that people are willing to pay you for. So don't second guess your pricing. Always value and push price, because I think you'd be surprised what people are willing to pay you, because they don't want to do it. And that is if you're targeting the right customers. If you're targeting poor people, they're not going to pay you. If you target the right people, the people with money, you'll be surprised on how much they will pay you. So that's that was a little rant. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Appreciate the feedback, boss. Mike, what's your thoughts on solar panel soft washing? Is that a good market? Yeah, I think it's a great market. I got a buddy, Tim O'Laughlin, and he does a ton of solar panel cleaning. In fact, we built the solar panel cleaning academy course to teach people how to do solar panels, the equipment that you need, the processes, how to charge, how to quote, how to do all the things involved with solar panel cleaning. So if anybody's interested in adding that service on, there's a link in, or go to pwcourse.com. But yes, solar panels, and it depends. Like, down here in Georgia, we don't have a ton, but if you're out west, like, they're mandating that homes are built with solar panels. So, it really depends on your market as well. I've been in this industry for almost 7 years, part-time, last 2 years, full-time, 3,000. I've ranked number 2. That's awesome. Good for you, buddy. F-Bomb has got his shit together. I recommend for everyone to have at least one hot water pressure washer once you have money to spare. See, I don't necessarily agree with that. I've got money to spare, and I see zero reason to have a hot water unit, unless, of course, you're doing work that requires you to have a hot water unit, which is not where our focus is. So, but I think if you're into restaurant, like grease removal and dumpster pads, gas stations, you can get away. If you know how to use the chemicals properly, then you don't necessarily need the heat. But it definitely is helpful if that's your main priority. Let's say buy a pressure washer and then get started. Let's see. I was full-time from the beginning of 2020, and right now ranked number 1 out of 74 companies that are in our area. That is great. We buy 10%, is the SH that we currently buy. And it comes in a little bit, it comes in actually a little hotter than that. But it rounds out to about 10%. Okay, let's see. Mike, have you looked on coming to Canada? I live in Vancouver, and the pressure washing business is growing. Toronto too. I noticed few people come here for a day or two course. No, I don't really travel. I don't do that. We do WashCon twice a year. Maybe might do it a few more times a year. We've got one coming up in February. So if anybody wants to check that out, PW Course, or no, not PW Course. What is it? WashConLive.com. You can go check that out. But it's a 2-day event. First day is the standard ticket. Second day is VIP roundtable. And we go real hardcore in depth on your business and the things that move the needle to make you more successful. Let's see. Numbers in a business mean a lot. You have to know daily numbers. Yeah. Thank you. Northern Tool sells a great soft wash machine. And those Northern Tool ones are good. And you can actually upgrade that little pump to something a little bit better when it shits out, and it will shit out. But all pumps are going to do that. If I may add a suggestion to the new guys starting out, being a new guy myself, invest in the local domination course as well as the trailer build course from Southeast Soft Wash, worth every dollar. Yeah, both of those are absolutely great courses. They're both available at pwcourse.com. What would be the first thing you say when you answer a call from a customer and when telling a business like a gas station about your services? Well, I've got an answering service that answers all my calls, and they take down all the pertinent information, and then someone from our team will call them back and gather the rest of the information needed and provide an estimate. But we should all have the confidence in ourselves and our business to be able to talk about who we are, what we provide, the services that we provide, and also you have to instill confidence. If you understand your product, if you understand your service, and you believe in yourself, you believe in what you're offering, then it's an easy sell. I don't really have a script. Every customer is different. Residential customers, I handle all that, electronically for the most part. But when we start getting into, bigger commercial work, that's when I go out and I meet with the people. I build rapport, find some common ground, and try to build a relationship, because people do business with people that they like. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. When I first start pressure washing, should I call restaurants first? You need to call whoever you want. It just depends on what your market is going to be, right? Some people do restaurants, some people do, fleets, some people do only sidewalks. Do you need a water heater in the colder weather? You do not. Depends on the work. Exactly. Shout out Paige. I don't know who Paige is. Same way you fuel you use, depending on your vehicle you have. Turtle. You can definitely wash a turtle. How do I handle taxes after I go into business? You have to pay taxes, just like you should have insurance. Let's see, Cameron Short. Lean as I go. Mechanic just getting started running equipment daily to keep going. It works in their business. Good. Gosh, there's a bunch of comments here. Hey, Mike, I'm looking into starting my own pressure washing business, but I'm wanting to know the steps I have to take to start the actual business. Could you help me out on this? Watch my channel. Almost every single question in this, I cover. So yeah, I would definitely say go spend some time on the channel, or go over to 𝗤𝗂cie𝗁𝗤𝗜.com and check out all of the different resources that we have there. There are a ton of resources there that will allow you to, get all the answers that you need in one place. All the training courses you have to provide, I can't see how anyone can't be successful. You are the real deal. And well, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Monkey Joe, why do you keep telling me to shout out people? You silly monkey. I like power washing tools. However, sometimes it just puts me to sleep. Santa's Little Helper, great. What was your most expensive job you ever did? The most expensive job we ever did was one of my guys killed like $15,000 worth of koi, big, beautiful, 15, 20-year-old fish. That was inexpensive. But the most profitable job, I don't know. I mean, we've done a huge, did a huge Army base years ago, a couple 100,000. Just finished up 2 million square foot warehouses and all of the concrete around those, a couple $100,000. So, there can be some significant money to be made if, you dedicate yourself, you invest in yourself, you invest in your business, you continue to grow, you do the marketing that you need to do, you do all the things that you need to do, like in any business, to be, as successful as possible. You have to set yourself up. There's no magic bullets out here. How to buy SH in bulk? Find somebody locally and buy it in bulk. Or you can have a huge tank installed and go directly to the folks. Which gun and handle do you recommend? I don't recommend any equipment, really. Like I go to the place here locally and I just buy what they've got. Surface cleaners, big guy surface cleaners are good. Whirlaway are good. BE are good. Those are some of the ones that we currently use. I have a 4 million coverage on my business and truck. Mike is the best. I agree. Mike is the best. And that comes from the broster, right? That dude knows. All right. So we are about 30 seconds away from the 60-minute mark, which means I am about to get off. So if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, give this little video a thumbs up. And if you've got any questions real quick, shoot them to me. I'll get them out there. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate all the comments. F-Bomb Power Washing, dropping a lot of wisdom. Valley Pro Wash, best of luck to you. Hope to see some of you guys at WashCon. If anybody has got any questions or they're interested in training, want to get some marketing assets, go over to 𝗤𝗂𝘂𝗁𝗤𝗜.com. And check that out. Also, I would recommend 𝗤𝘂IQ. 𝗤𝘂IQ is available both on the App Store and the Google Play Store. And you can go download that as the best tool for your service business. I just got to fire up a blunt and pull the trigger. Hey, that's exactly right. Just fire up that blunt. All right. Karcher German brand, a great brand. I don't know much about Karcher. I think that's more of a homeowner brand, but I think maybe in the UK that's something that's more used commercially, but I'm not very sure. I already talked to you about little Santa's little helper. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Thanks again for watching.